Yo, what's going on YouTube? I know it's been a hot minute. If I sound a little bit sick, the sore throat or stuffy nose, bear with me because I am a little sick, sadly. That's why I've been gone for a little while, trying to recuperate, trying to come up with new video ideas for you guys because I know you guys want to see more content. And for me, I just want to bring better content for you guys. So I've been coming up. And for today's video, I want to talk about the top 5 weapons in the game. So for today's video, I'm going to bring you my favorite top 5 weapons that I love to use for rank and for casual. And before going on with the list, I just want to say this is my opinion. I know everybody's top 5 weapon could be different. This is just my opinion, just to get that clear. This is not officially Apex official top. No, this is just my opinion, my favorite top 5 weapons. So if you guys do want to check out the weapons, if you guys also want to try it out, stay tuned for the video and let's get to it. Number 5. For the top 5 weapon I have here is the Flatline. So the Flatline for me is a beast. As you can see, to start off, it does 19 body, 14 leg, and for a headshot 38 damage. This AR is a very heavy, hard hitting weapon. I recommend using this AR just for close and medium range. If you can also use it for long range if you have better aim than me, which I assume everybody does. But this weapon hits hard, especially since it's it uses heavy ammo. It slows down enemies while they're running, so you can help and shred them if they are trying to run away. But this gun is very common, you get to see it everywhere, and especially for the beginning of the game, if you find one, you will kill everybody that you see. The recoil pattern to this gun is very easy to control, and I do recommend this weapon, and it is my favorite to use when I first land into a map. So this is why it's in my top 5. Let's go to the next one. Number 4. For the number 4 spot, I have the Carbine, the 301 Carbine. This beautiful AR shreds. When I mean shred, this thing will light you up, laser you from a distance. As you can see, 14 body shots, 11 leg damage, and for the headshot it does 28. This isn't one of the hard hitting weapons. This AR isn't crazy strong, but this thing is a laser with the little recoil that it has. For close, medium, and long range, this weapon will annihilate your target. It's a light weapon. The fire rate is faster than some of the ARs. I wouldn't recommend using it close range personally for me, because since it is weak, every time I use it close range, you will get outgunned by an R99. But this weapon is very reliable, medium to long range. The recoil pattern is very easy to control in this weapon, so you wouldn't have a problem hitting your targets from a distance. Personally for me, you don't need high tier attachments on the Carbine. A gray barrel, gray stock will be very useful with this weapon. That's all that you need to help shred this, and this is my top 4 weapon. Number 3. For the number 3 spot, I have this beautiful sub, the Prowler. As you can see, it does 15 body, 12 leg, and 23 headshot. This beautiful sub has 2 firing modes. It has the burst, and if you find a select receiver, it has fully auto. Each burst hits with a heavy punch, especially with full auto, which everyone that I see on YouTube prefers using the full auto. But personally for me, I prefer the burst. I don't know why, but I feel like I can control the burst very easier for me. But this gun is almost competing with the number 2 spot. But for me personally, I have this gun on my top 3 favorite guns. This gun, it just looks great. The burst is amazing. This gun is very reliable, and you can shred from short to close range, even long range. If you get the gun pattern, you can shred people with long range weapons, and this is my top 3. Number 2. Now this is something a must have for me when I do rank or when I'm just going sweaty mode on casual. The R99. Now this weapon is considerably my favorite weapon to use This gun does 11 damage to the body, 9 to the leg, and 17 to the head. Like I said, this weapon is a must-have for me because of the fire rate. You can just shred people from close range and they won't even notice. Keep in mind, since this weapon does have a high fire rate, it does burn through the ammo real quick, so make sure you have spare ammo on you at all times. Also, when it comes to long range, this gun can also be an AR. If you do know the recoil pattern of this weapon, you can use this gun and laser people from long distance with the small attachments. But this is a must-have weapon for me, especially for rank. As you can see, all the pros use it. There's a reason why, because this gun hits really hard at close range and it shreds. Number 1. So for the number 1 spot, I have the Wingman. Now this beautiful pistol, magnum, revolver, whatever you want to call it, deagle, this weapon hits really hard for a pistol. I know I've been saying that past guns hit hard, but this one takes the cake. Especially 45 damage to the body, 101 with the skull piercer to the face. This pistol will hurt anybody you fight. This weapon is really good to use, especially on rank, to get that long distance shots or to help your evil shield increase. Me personally, I use the Wingman with the R99. Wingman, I got them weak and then I'll rush in with the R99. But this weapon has some cons and flaws, because the cons, it hits hard, it does a lot of damage, but the flaws is it is very hard to hit if your aim isn't in there, and if you're missing shots, people can rush you. So this is just a little brief summary of what I have. Number 5, the Flatline. I recommend using this for close and medium range. Number 4, Carbine, close, medium, and long range, since this is a reliable AR. The Prowler's close to medium range. Personally, for me, long range, I wouldn't use it. I would use a different gun. But if you have better aim than me, and if you are used to the recoil pattern, go ahead and you can use the Prowler for a long range weapon. Now for the R99, I have it at close and medium range because I know there are other people out there just like me who aren't that great. So I recommend using the R99 close and medium range at first before starting to using it at long range. And for the number 1 spot, I have the Wingman, the beast, the tiny little tank. Close range, it shreds. Medium range, it shreds. Long range, it shreds. This weapon is overall a great weapon to use at different ranges. But like I said in this video, these are just all my opinions. I know everyone else have different opinions on their favorite weapon. But if you guys did enjoy and are planning to try out these guns, leave a like down below. Comment down below what are your favorite weapons to use in the game. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will be bringing more content like this so you guys can enjoy it more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.